Welcome to Heal Talk Tuesdays with Liza, where transformation begins as we evoke, embrace, and evolve. Greetings, 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 and welcome to Heal Talk Tuesdays with Liza. When war is away, and yet your nervous system feels as if you are there, that's going to be the talk for this week's Heal Talk Tuesday. And as we set the day, I want to first and foremost start with a prayer برای همنشینان خودمون توی ایران و کسانی که هستن اینجا تو امریکا خارج از کشور ما. درود به شما، سلام به شما و امیدوارم که همگی با امنیت باشین و تمام فامیل با هم باشن. It is just a simple way of saying thank you and prayers to all of those who are in Iran, who are going through what is happening in Iran and Middle East. It's affecting so many right here, right now, because the topic today is war and worry. And although you may not be there, but your nervous system doesn't know any better, and it's affecting you in so many ways. The reason I'm saying, I'm getting a call. The reason I'm saying is because if you have family in Iran, if you have family in the Middle East, if you are watching the news or even the social media and feel unsettled, especially if you can't sleep at night and you're constantly checking your phone, wanting to know if there is a message, if you can connect, because I have family in Iran, and frankly, I have not been able to connect with them. So feeling that tightness in the chest and concern instead of worry, stay with me because we're going to be talking about that. Because this conversation, if this supports you, if this is affecting you, I invite you to like and subscribe and share this message, because someone else may need it. I'm going to give you a gift at the end of this, and for you to be able to relax and unwind, because I had a client just yesterday who came in, and her brother and family are stuck in Iran. They went there to visit family, and for some health issues, they have been stuck. They couldn't get out, and now with the war and everything, they are not able to come out of the country. And that has created like a tornado for her sister, for her brother that are here, and everybody in concern. She's not the only one. And I don't know if you have any dear ones anywhere in Middle East, because she was on pins and needles, her chest palpitation, hyperventilating, and with shallow breathing, and not being able to sleep in the last 3 days, like literally being awake until 3 o'clock and falling asleep, getting up at 6 o'clock to go to work, and she's not functioning well. Well, she said, I feel like I'm living with them, and yet I am so far away. When she came in yesterday, it was her second session. She came Friday, and yesterday she needed to come in as emergency. Believe it or not, in just one session, what she received was a tremendous help, because she said, I do not understand what you did or how this hypnosis, whatever it is that you did, put me more in control, that I could sleep even 5 hours. That sentence is so powerful because what changed? The war did not change. Her brother and family are still back home. The news definitely has not changed, and neither has the uncertainty, right? So what has changed is her nervous system. How her nervous system was to a point of understanding it's not happening to me, it's not happening right here, right now. And when we are exposed to repeated threats like sirens, like the sounds of bomb, like screams from places, and if you have never, God forbid, if you have never been in any situation to have war or anything, then you may really not understand. Because I think the closest thing that most Americans have come to understanding their life being shattered, other than personal, I'm talking about in big way, is what happened in 9/11. And that affected 2 towers. And yet the entire America was in shambles. Everything froze. Everything became that. And we were not there, and yet we got the impact of it. Now here are folks who are under siren sounds, scream, sounds of sirens for them to take shelter. And it's not only in Iran, it's Middle East, it's Dubai, it's Kuwait, it's Lebanon, it's even Israel, it's even hit Emirates. So the conflicting opinions that we hear today, the brain does not distinguish between direct danger or perceived danger, if we have ever felt what danger is all about. So what is happening to our body right here? That amygdala, right, that we have, the alarm center that we have in our brain, it's like it lights off, and it lights up and goes like on fire. It's like alert system. And if you remember that Mork and Mindy, it would go nano, 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 right? I know it's not funny, but it's the closest thing that I can come up with. It's like electrifying. People who have gone through, sorry to saying the word rape, this is a social global way. So your body goes to what? It goes to, the chest gets tightened, it contracts, the fast breathing starts, shallow breathing starts, going into hyperventilation, racing thoughts. Of course, it never goes into something positive, it goes into something negative automatically. And then we go into what? You can't sleep, you can't function. When we talk about functional freeze, this is another way of functional freeze. And it doesn't matter if it's personal rate function, you've been in an accident and the impact hits you out of nowhere, even the sound of the crash of the sound of a car, the squeaks of the tires. Now, this is magnified 10,000 times more. What it does, it's affect every essence of who they are. The nervous system is constantly on alert system and has no time to breathe. So if I were to say alert is enough and I can protect them, this is what happens. Worry, but worry goes into a whole different level because it does not know how to protect. Worry is something that it's out there and you have absolutely no control. You are sitting and worrying, even going into a rocking system, pulling your hair, biting your nails. Every aspect of negative behavior comes to fruition, and especially not knowing what to do, feeling helpless. That exhaustion weakens your immune system. That exhaustion weakens your clarity and calmness. So how did I benefit? How did hypnosis benefit my client? Hypnosis works because we're not here to argue with fear. Fear is real. Fear, it's happening. It is a fact. There is nothing that we can deny. What we do is we regulate the body, the nervous system. So what we do is help the nervous system come to a point that she or any one of us can breathe. Go ahead. You can do this with me. Let's do this together. Just hold for a second and exhale. You know, when they say you're in a plane, when you're going through, do this. I don't have it. I have a cup. I don't have a bag. For you to take the bag and you go, and you blow it in the bag. This is exactly what it is. It's like breathing into the bag. When the body feels safe enough, that's when it starts breathing a little bit more softer, calmer, and the mind has enough time to become just a tad more clear. Because when the subconscious receives calming signals, then the body goes, okay, I am safe. So when the survival aspect calms down, the perception returns to, okay, I am not there, I am here. Even when we are in an alert system, realizing I am safe at this very moment right here in my body, in my body, in my body. And I mean it. The main thing is reiterating that message to the body. I am safe. I can hear, I can smell, I can taste. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just that the body receives the message that I am okay. Then it can have, just even if it is 1 second, 10 seconds, 1 minute of breathing time, because 1 minute is a long time for the body to have, okay, I can do this. I am safe. Now what do I do? How do I manage? How do I go into control? How do I go into a safety mode? Because the brain exists in survival mode. It does. Automatically, no matter what sound we hear, what alarm we hear, we are going into survival. What do I do to keep me safe? That's it. The biggest bodyguard you have is your body, your nervous system. So when survival mode calms down, that's, as I said, you become calmer, and calm is strength. Calm is puts you in a place that I can lead, I'm in control, and I can handle it. I'm in control, and I can handle it. You can even tap your wrist right here, okay? And you just tap, and you say, I can handle this. I'm in control. And then if you tap right here, there's a small little dent, and if you do this like a violin, or just a tapping, I can handle this. And breathe calmly. I can handle this. I'm in control. I got this. I got this. Just this tapping enough. Because when we tap to awaken and calm this, and as you tap on your clavicle, right here, to calmly smooth and soothe and bring calmness and do this, I can handle this, your body receives a signal that you are in total control. Now, right now, as you pause with me, I want you to place your hand on your chest and the other one on your abdominal. And you're going to say, Lisa, you've done this before. Yes. No matter how many times you do this, you are safeguarding your heart. And when you place your hand on your tummy, your body says, my central system, my core, my intuition, I am placing my hand and saying, I am safe. And as you inhale slowly, easily, gently, calmly, you might even feel as if your head is spinning or you're getting dizzy. And the reason for that is because oxygen just went into your brain. A tad of oxygen. You signaled your body, I can handle this. You told your heart, I'm okay. Which is the emotions, which every essence of you is being regulated, your nervous system, from your core, from your heart, from your brain. And when you give it oxygen, your brain has just a millisecond, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, a minute of moment to calm down. So just let your shoulders down. You can even wiggle, shake your hands off, just shake it off, the same way as when something happens and we go, do this. Because your body can stand now. Your body has the moment to, for those who have heard the sirens before, for those who remember hiding, for those who know war, your body remembers. Every essence of your body remembers. If you've been in an accident, I work with people who have been in extreme accidents, even the sound of accident, the shattering, the shock system, what the body goes there. Muscle has memory, the nervous system remembers those. What we do is bypass the fear factor to give your body, I am safe. That memory deserves compassion. Every essence of you deserves compassion. You know, when I say this, it's not being dramatic. It's not being weak. It's not being out of control. It's being human. And when I say human, is realizing that I too watch the news, and this is happening in my country, the country that I was born at. Someone just asked me and said, what's it to you? And I'm thinking, what do you mean, what's it to me? It's what's it to all of us. What's it to all of us? And it's not where you were born, because if other countries, if everywhere we march for one small little thing that happens, the entire people in universities, the human rights stand up and for the voice of humanity. And here we are, thousands are being affected, and you're asking me, what's it to you? The only answer that I could give is you have never been under a bomb or gone into a shelter. Perhaps you have been safe this entire time, and perhaps you haven't even been affected by what we call post-traumatic trauma or a trauma. Or perhaps we can all have compassion And understand one thing. It's not for me, it's not for you, it's for all of us globally. But when someone asks that, I have compassion for that person, because there is not a human being that I know living on this Mother Earth that has not experienced any kind of trauma. Unless they're in a denial that my trauma or their trauma I can't relate to. Perhaps they haven't related to their own, and they need to understand how the body goes into a protect system and the effects. So it's about humanity. That's all I can say. I am proud to say I am an Armenian, born in Iran, living in this country for 49 years, and the people in Iran, the people under oppression for so many years, all they want is freedom. And they're willing to go through all this to have a sense of freedom and peace. It will take a while, and yet here we are celebrating the opportunity, the thought, the idea of freedom. Because in life, we all want joy, happiness, and love. And yes, peace. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you have not been able to sleep, you're going through anxiety, your sleep has shifted, your body has shifted, you're on an edge, being on this, I know you need to know, but this is affecting you. This is affecting every essence of who you are. And that's not the way to function. Create boundaries for yourself. Create a timeline that I can check every half an hour for 3 minutes. That's called time management. And you can segregate time to be in touch, because shattering yourself is not helping anyone else, especially your work, your family, your boss, your productivity, and your body, your nervous system. So even 1 or 2 sessions of hypnosis can help you. As I said, I'm going to gift you. If you text RELAX to 818-221-2797. What was it? Text RELAX, the word RELAX, to 818-221-2797. I will give you a free download of Stress No More. So you can relax and unwind in the comfort of your home, or even in the car. It's half an hour, maybe 25 minutes, just for you to listen and allow your body to calm down. Allow this nervous system to calm down, to go in control, and know you can handle it. Because I'm here alongside you, my countrymen, the people here, and it doesn't matter where we are in this world. Having compassion and care for another human being. Now, it's not only human, it is our due diligence. That's called care. That's called love. That's called compassion. What goes around comes around. So because when we can and we care, it happens. So thank you for being here. And I am proud for who I am. I'm proud where I come from. And I pray that not only my family members, your family members, neighbors, countrymen, my friends' families, everyone comes through all this safe and sound. I know it's like we go through pain to gain. We go through feeling powerless, insecure, all this negative thinking in order for us to gain something better in life. You can always evoke your true feeling and embrace where you are right here, right now, and evolve towards calm, clarity, even through uncertain times. And when I say this, I mean it. God bless you, especially nowadays, and may the universal light surround you always. I'm Liza Boubari. I'm here for you. Bye-bye. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to say this. On March 9th, next Monday, I am having a group session here. And what it is, I know it's International Women's Day, but ladies, if you want to feel how to relax, how to calm down, how to have more control physically, mentally, emotionally, and connect within yourself, I also teach self-hypnosis, so you can regulate your own bodily function and your negative thoughts, so you can sleep better, you can feel better, and know that no matter where you are, no matter what is happening in the world, you are safe, and your body is safe, and your emotions are intact and clarity. So look for it. The message and the information is right there. It's my group session. You can even call me at 818-551-1501. Message me right here on Facebook, and I look forward to seeing you next Monday. Space is limited, so make sure you sign up. It's from 6 to 8. It's $39 for 2 hours. So let us come together. Let us hold hands with one another. And remember, the only way you can succeed is to empower yourself. Nothing in life empowers you and gives you self-pride than you. See you next week. God bless. See you then. And this is Liza Boubari, your expert hypnotherapist. If this message resonated with you, let's connect. You're not alone.